こんにちは、ヒロ内藤です。いやー、僕のね、家の近くにロンズタックルボックスっていう昔ながらのアメリカの小売店が一つあるんですけれども、つい先日、ロンがついに定年退職を考え始めたということもありまして、せっかくなんで、この素晴らしいお店をもう一回紹介しながら、ロンがどんな風にこのお店を作り上げたか、ロンという人の考え方、ここについてもね、少し紹介してみたいと思います。いやー、このお店って本当にね、いつ行っても楽しいんですよね。Ron, to start with, many people wondering how you started this business.
Well, I can back up a little bit. I moved down here from northern Indiana in the 70s and took over one of my brother's stores. He had two stores in Tampa. So, and then I had sold that one and I moved this way and there was nothing in this area, so I opened this store. And I wanted to do a lot of antique fishing equipment and new equipment and live bait. So I found this building and opened it up. It's been almost 26 years that I've been here. And I met you here right after I opened. And we became good friends right away. And I appreciate all of you have done for me. You have brought a lot of people to me and the fishing industry, a lot of Japanese people, which I appreciate. Some wonderful people you have brought my way, and I appreciate that.
I mean, I was driving by and said, "Whoa, there's a fishing tackle." So I haven't seen it. So I came in and I looked at. My eyes popped up and said, "Wow!" You know why?
Because of the Cordell baits I had.
Yeah.
Yes.
I looked at on this side of a wall.
Had a whole wall full.
Whoa! And I looked at and looked at.
And Hiro says to me, he says, "I'd like to purchase some of them. You have a box." And I bring you this little box, and you said, "Oh, I need bigger box."
Yeah, you remember I asked one more question. I mean, outside of your sign said buy one, get one free.
Yes.
That was a Christmas sale deal?
Yes.
And I asked you, said, I understand buy one, get one free. But if I buy 5, do I get 5 free?
Yeah.
If I buy 10, do I get 10 free? And said, certainly.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I need a bigger box.
Right.
And you said, how big do you want? So I said, big enough I can buy every bit from
that
this
whole wall.
Yeah. From here to this section.
I remember that. Oh, definitely. I've met so many wonderful people. Being in business, I enjoy helping people to be successful fishing. And I can show them things that I know that work, and like yourself showing me things that work, and I can pass that information on to them. And when they come back and they're so happy that they've caught fish with the items that I've showed them, and they just keep coming back. There's several lures that I could show you in the future that are just wonderful things made by Pratco.
Over the years, if I ask the most successful one bait, all I want to know is just the top one bait.
One bait
Which one is the
that I can recommend is the Booyah Royalty Color Lipless Crankbait. It has been the most successful thing I have ever seen in all the years I've been in business. I can sell that to you with confidence, and when you use that lure, you will be back and buy more because they work. I guarantee them to people. I say, hey, if you don't like it, bring it back. I've never had one brought back. Selling thousands of them.
Wow.
They are amazing. And that color, a lot of them baits work well in the other colors, but this is the best one. The royalty color, the purple back one, is the best. There's a lot of other baits that work well too. You know, like the pencil popper lure that you showed me in one of my tournaments one day. You fished and showed me how that works so well with the trout color pencil popper, which I don't think they make anymore. But they make pencil popper, but not that color. And it's been very successful. Everybody that buys that one, because I have a video of you in the tournament catching a fish, and they love that. Well, I gained their confidence, Hiro, by telling them how I know I have pictures. I have a bulletin board with every picture on that bulletin board. The fish were caught with that lure. And I show them that, and I say, hey, try it. If you don't like it, bring it back. And it works. They love it. They come back and buy more. Absolutely. And I like seeing people be successful fishing, because if you go fishing and you don't catch anything, it's like, well, nothing biting. I went fishing. I might go another, maybe next month or something. But when they're catching fish, they're going all the time. Yeah.
And what do they use?
The pencil popper or the royalty.
Yeah.
When I grew up north, my favorite bait was a jitterbug, topwater jitterbug, as a child. And the only way that I was able to get them is from neighbors giving them to me, because I didn't have money to buy this stuff. But I had a lot of wonderful neighbors that fished, and they knew I loved fishing, and they would give me tackle. But that jitterbug was my favorite. That was very good. And I've used them down here and showed people from Florida. A lot of people from Florida don't know about the jitterbug. But when I showed them, they were amazed. Like I say, as a child, I would buy things at the hardware store in town, or a small tackle store that was there. It was great. And like I say, the neighbor men, the older men in the neighborhood where I grew up, they knew I loved fishing, and they would give me stuff. I mean, that was just so great. And I passed that on the same way. There's a lot of children coming here that don't have anything, and I try to help them or give them a rod or something to get them fishing. Because once when they're fishing, they have something great to do in their life. They never forget that. It's like I never forgot the way people helped me when I was a child. So I do the same, give back as much as I can. I'll tell you a story. A friend of mine from church, his son grew up here as a child, and I mentored him for many years. I think he's about 28 or 29 now, and now he's a jet pilot for, I can't think of the airlines. But anyhow, he just became a jet pilot, so his father put on his Facebook page how he appreciated me for mentoring his child. I had a lot to do with him growing up, and I was so surprised. I thought, well, you're the one that raised him, but he says I showed a good example. And fishing, in the fishing industry, and matter of fact, he fished that tournament that you caught that big fish in with a pencil popper.
Oh, did he?
I have video of him fishing close by you. He was just a young child, you know. But yeah, I was very honored with that he recognized that there is people that touched his life, and I was one of them. So I appreciate that too. Well, I'm hoping that, first of all, somebody could buy this store and continue it on. That would be my dream to do, because in this area, there's nothing as big as what I have here. And I built it because of the neighborhood and the people supporting me. But I'd like to see that continue on. I'm moving up to Inverness, Florida, which there is a lot of lakes up there, and I'm hoping I can do some more fishing. Because from when I was a child into about my 20s, I fished all around the country, not professionally, but just fished because I loved it. And then after I got in business, I couldn't hardly fish anymore. But I'm hoping to go back to that fishing again.
Great! That means I can fish with you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Finally.
Absolutely.
Knowing you many, many years, we never had the time to fish together.
That's right. Because you're busy with your life and I'm busy with mine, and and that happens with a lot of people. But everybody I know, if they quit fishing for a while, they go back to it. Because it's so relaxing. It clears your mind when you're out fishing.
Yeah, true.
Very relaxing.
And like you said in your statement, I hope somebody like you find this store so nice and just keep continuing your legacy.
Absolutely.
I love this place so much.
I appreciate that. And it's people like yourself is what made me successful in business. Like I say, I couldn't do it without you and other people that support me. So I appreciate that so much. And I have a lot of people come in here talking about autographs. I have a lot of people from Japan that come through here, and they know me through you. And I'm like, okay, nice meeting you. And they want me to sign my T-shirt or something. It's like, what did you tell these people? Because they're so nice to me when they come here. And I love that. It's so great. There's a lot of magazines you put me in, and they recognize that. So when they come to Florida, they want to stop at Ron's.
Yeah, it was kind of like a dream. I have so many people came up to me and said, I would like to see this store.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's been real good. And like I say, I really appreciate all the friendship.
Ron, this is certainly one of a unique store I have ever seen. If I have a time machine and I can go back in past, I would have bought that Johnson and Evinrude you had in the backside of your store.
Yeah, so, that one there was a 56 Johnson and a 56 Evinrude came from the same home. The lady called me and says, my husband passed away, and would you be interested? So I went over there. He had them, one on each side of his recliner is where he had them. Wow. They were so beautiful. He loved them motors. I'd never seen anything like it before. And I purchased them and put them back here. One of your friends bought them and took them. You know?
I know, he loves it.
Yeah, yeah.
Back then, if I want to see it, all I need to do is come here.
Yes.
And I can see it.
Right.
One day my friend came over and his eyes were glued to it. But anyway, this store really taught me a lot of things about enjoying fishing so much.
Great.
Well, Ron, this store has been so special to me. I enjoyed so much, not only this store, but your friendship as well.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to fishing with you.
Absolutely. We're going to do it. I can come here and fish, or we can come up where I'm moving to.
Well,
either one.
That's great. I really appreciate you. Thank you.
I have a surprise for you.
Whoa.
A gift. Let me get it. Hold on 1 second. I want to present you with a couple of T-shirts.
Wow.
Of my store. And
yeah, I know that one. This one has the Ron's TACKLEBOX logo on the backside.
Yes.
Wow, you said you can give me an autograph?
Absolutely.
Wow, I would like to have it right underneath it.
Sure. I can do that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'll be glad to sign it for you. I have a lot of your friends from Japan come here and they buy one of these and always want me to sign it. I want to present these as a gift.
Great.
Sure.
I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
今回のロンのお店、そしてロンに関しての話いかがでした？僕にとってはね、ここのお店は本当にね、古き良きアメリカ時代の心温まるような小売店だったと思うんです。今ロンは必死に自分の後釜としてロンのお店を継いでくれる人を探してるんですね。ロンみたいな人が継いでくれることを僕はね、切に願っています。今回ロンは日本の皆さんがロンのお店に来てくれたことは本当に楽しかった体験だということで、ものすごく感謝してるんですね。そんなこともあって T シャツを2枚、彼のサイン入りでね、皆さんへのプレゼントとしていただきました。ロンズタックルボックスのロゴが背中に入ってるんですけれども、今回ロンのお店では T シャツがもうワンサイズ、XL のサイズしか残っていないということで、身長で言うと175以上の人じゃないとちょっと大きすぎるかなとは思うんですけれども、もし興味のある方、ぜひ応募してください。ロンがせっかく2枚のシャツを出してくれたということもありますので、それではということで、僕もロンの2枚にちなんで、僕が昔撮影や雑誌の記事等に出演するときに着ていたこのトーナメントシャツ。ここにロゴが刺繍でいっぱい入ってるやつですね。これを2枚、もうクリーニング済みのやつを2枚、皆さんにプレゼントしたいと思うんです。応募方法は、今の世の中スマホからボタン一つで応募できないことはないんですけれども、せっかくなので、やっぱりね、はがきの応募、 でお願いしたいと思うんですね。希望するシャツ、どちらのシャツが欲しいか、それを明記した上、もし僕のシャツが欲しい人は、僕の身長で言うとね、だいたい165ぐらいまでの人ならば、僕のシャツはぴったり合うんじゃないかと思うんですけれども、僕のシャツにもしサインを入れてほしいということであれば、その旨をはがきに書いてください。はがきの宛先は、株式会社スミス社のヒロイズムコーナー宛てに送ってください。応募方法ははがきにさせていただきますけれども、その締め切りは今年の12月31日消印有効ということで、1月の半ばに僕東京釣り具ショー出かけていくために日本に行くんですね。その時に僕がはがきを受け取って抽選の上発送させていただきます。はがきですので、僕の YouTube に関してこんなことをやってほしいとか、もういろんなメッセージ遠慮なく書いてください。それからイラストなんかも書いていただけると嬉しいなと思います。フリースタイルで好きなことを書いて送ってください。皆さんの手紙お待ちしております。今年は東京そして大阪の釣り具ショーにも出かけていくつもりでいます。だから絶対スミスのブース遊びに来てね。皆さんに会えることを楽しみにしています。